Welcome to our next Scratch tutorial. In this video, we are going to be making a mini game primarily focusing on backdrops and variables. Now, we haven't done backdrops yet, and so there's a lot to learn in this video. When we get to the backdrop bits, I'll slow down quite a bit. Everywhere else, I'm going to go a little faster because a lot of it is skills we've done before. Now, first thing we're going to do is going to call this game -1. Let's do it like this. Game 1. We'll do some camel casing there. Game 1. And I'm going to start by removing the cat and choosing a new sprite. This one here. I'm actually going to draw a sprite for this one. So I'm going to paint, and it's just going to be not purple. I think I'm going to do just a whitish or skinish color head. There you go. That'll do. So that's our character. Oops. I want to make sure he's set right in the middle. Yeah, he is. Awesome. And he's going to be the one we use in this game. I'm going to make him a bit smaller. That's much bigger. A bit too small. Cool. There's our character. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up some backdrops. And we're actually going to paint them. A really simple way to do it is to use rectangles, and you can just draw them in. Now, I don't like that color. I'm going to make it look a bit dungeony. So I'm going to go with saturation. Turn that right down. Go grey color. So first backdrop we need to make is going to be just like this. Yeah, about there. We need to make a wall here for the user to travel through. Another one there. There we go. And then we need to do the same on this side. All there. I'm just pushing the arrow key to go across here. And all there. Now, it doesn't need to be perfect in terms of these don't need to line up. What I will do though is I'm going to go and delete those. I'm just going to go back. Let's see if I can delete them with the same color. Instead of delete, that's silly. Let's just paint over them. 40. There we go. Now we do want those black lines because we're going to use those to restrict our character. So he can't go out of those black lines, and it's because we're going to use the area at the top. Let's get rid of that. Use the area at the top for something else. Okay, now I'm also going to name this. Let me call it stage 2. So not 1, but stage 2. And I'm going to add another one in now. And just to make it maybe a bit more universal, I'm going to duplicate that one. I'm going to call this one stage 1, and I'm going to fill in the entire wall on this side. So stage 1 will look like this. There we go. Oops. Okay, I can't rub that out for some reason. Okay, I'll come back to that. Wonder why I can't erase that. Let me go back. There we go. Not sure what's going on there. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but those black lines do need to stay. So I'm trying to get this. Oh, okay, I'm going to leave it like that. There we go. And now I'm just going to do one more. I'm actually going to duplicate this one and call this stage 3. Move him to the bottom. We don't need this backdrop here at all. So stage 1 goes up there. Get rid of the backdrop 2 bit. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, very nice. And in stage 3, I'm going to just close that off. In fact, I might just do a big one and then paint it. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Not sure what's going on with it. We'll come back later. I'm sure it will let me do it later. Okay, so that'll do for now. Now we need to go to our main character and more the code of our main character. And we need to make him move, and we need to also make him not be able to go through the walls. And when he starts, he needs to be on backdrop 2. So in the middle. Backdrop 2. So take him there. Cool. So I'm going to go quickly and do all that code for this, just so he can move and all the backdrops work. I'm also going to block him off from going through the black border by simply doing this. And then I also need to do his moving, like that. So starting with his moving, change X, so that'll be left. This goes in there. Oops. And minus X. So that means when I move left, if I'm touching the black, it'll reverse my moving. I can't go through. So there's one, duplicate that. Make this one right now. Actually, I did this the wrong way around. Make that right. Make this left. There we go. And there we go. Cool, so there's his left and right. Just quickly test it out. Yep, he goes left and right. Now we're just hitting up and down. I'm just going to duplicate that. Put it there. Go up. Go down. And then I need to change all of these ones out. So change Y by 10. That'll be -10 for there. He needs to go. This one will be +10. Put him in there. Can I just take it out? No, I can't. Okay, and just this one here. A little hard to change it when it's already in there, but that's okay. Alright. That should work now. Yep, can't go through, can't go through. Oh, I snuck through that little corner there somehow. See if I can do it again. Yep. Bit of a glitch. And also I think it's because I stuffed up my down arrow. That one should be negative. There we go. Perfect, no more glitches. Alright, so there's our basic movement. Now we want to go between backdrops. So to do that, there's a nice little way we can do it with our operators. I'm going to go like this though. When started, I might actually put this backdrop one here. I think that's a bit cleaner. We will say that if our character, if his X position, where's his X position? Down here, is less than, and what's it over here? Let's go slightly off from there. So -217. If he gets to there, we are going to move him. So switch backdrop to, or just go, switch backdrop to previous backdrop. So it's going to take us to the one behind. Duplicate. And then we change this one as well. If backdrop, or if X position, sorry, is greater than, go over here, let's go 219, then go to next backdrop. And then we need a forever on those. Now there's one more thing we need to do, because you can see it's going to freak out a bit like that. And it's probably going to happen on both. And it's because he's going back and forward straight away. So if that is true, then we also need to set his location to go to, stop. we want to go to about here. So go to 192. So now it should work going left. Let me try it out. I didn't put it in the bottom one too. That'll be negative 200, let's say. So characters here. You can't move around at all. Let's see why not. Did I put the wrong one on? Oh, that's all I did. I put my symbols around the wrong way. Okay. Well, at least that's a nice, easy fix. Change that one. And there we go. It all works. So I can go between each one now. Now you can tighten that up. See, he goes pretty far there. You could lower it, maybe to, I don't know, go that one to 200, this one to 210. And that'll look a bit more seamless, I hope. Yeah, there you go. So there's our backdrops. They're all moving between. It looks like we're actually going from level to level here, which is great. Let me quickly see if I can edit that backdrop now. No, still can't. So not to worry. I'm just going to leave it for now. So we've got our main character here. Now we need a little bit of a purpose for him. So I'm going to add in some HP first of all. So hit points, HP, so that's going to sit at the top. I'm going to add in gold, so something for him to collect. And that can go just there. I'm also going to add in upgrade, which is going to go there. And then I'm also going to upgrade movement, and that's going to go there. I might put gold as the first one, actually. And these ones I might actually put on the bottom. Looks a little bit nicer down there. Okay, so the point of the game here is that if you go through here, you can maybe upgrade these things at the bottom. And if you go through here, it gives you an opportunity to get gold. So let me quickly do that now. I'm going to add in just an enemy here. I like the dinosaur, he'll do. Little big, let's make him not that big. That big. And let me put some code on him so he just automatically spawns. I need one of those. Probably going to need one of those. Need one of those. Need one of these. Need one of these. Okay, there's a couple of ways we can do it. We can say when backdrop switches to stage 3, then this will happen. Now we don't want that many clones, so we'll just put a weight in here. That needs to get in there. Cool. Now we say when I start as a clone, I'm going to say, need to use one of these. Actually, we can do this one. Go to a random position. Then once he's in a random position, forever, I'm also going to hide him so we can't see him when he starts. Probably need one there too. And show him here. Okay, so show. And I want him to move towards your character. So point towards sprite. Move by 10, which is probably a little fast. So I'm actually going to use the random one. So he's kind of going to move his way along. Point towards him. If touching sprite, change not gold HP by -5, and then delete the clone. And then maybe on our sprite, we're going to do set. I might do a separate one just for these variables. When we start, set HP to 100. Let me try it out. So start the game, HP is on 100. This guy is upside down and he's moving a bit all over the place, but cool, he's taking away HP. Let's see if we can fix him up so he's not facing down like that. I think there's a better one we can use than just saying that. Rotation style, that's the one. Set rotation style to don't rotate. There we go. Now you can make his costume fixed up if he's on the other side, but for now I'm pretty happy with that. Now you see he comes through the edges. We can restrict that, but I'm not too worried about it for now. I need a way for us to defend ourselves against him. So I'm going to go to costumes and I'm going to make a new costume. So I'm going to duplicate that one. I'm going to give our character some arms. And I might actually start him off with just his arms. I'll put a little circle on the end. Might make them a little closer. With really small little hands. It doesn't look amazing. Yours can look better, but that'll do for now. Okay. So I'm going to say that events, when the space key is pushed, I want it to switch costume to costume 2 and then wait 1 second and then switch costume to costume 1. So let's see. Oh, 1 second is a bit long. 0.05. There you go. That's a bit quicker. And just thinking about it, I might make his hands. I'm going to delete those little delete that. Delete this arm. Gone. And I'm going to give him a bit of a thunder punch here. So I'm going to make the outline red. And we'll use the color to trigger our character. So the dinosaur knows when it's been hit. So there we go. And that's kind of like a matchstick, isn't it? But there we go. So that works. Now we'll say with our dinosaur, if touching color, and we'll do that red color in a sec, then change gold by 1 and delete the clone. Now I need that costume to be able to select it. Go. So I had to go into costumes to get that one. And then I'm going to go to the dinosaur, get that color. There we go. Alright, let's test it out. So go in. Oh, he got me. Maybe I need to make it a little bigger. I don't know if it's working. I think they're getting me before I can get them. Maybe if we put this one on top. have not got 1 yet. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just... Oh, there we go, 1. Now, they're probably a little hard. I might just make them 5. That way you can predict it a bit easier at this point. I guess, oh, you can just run away from the 2. Yep, cool, that works. All right, so we can get gold by doing that. Now, here's where we want to do the HP upgrades and the weapon upgrades. So, oh, they shouldn't be coming out there either. We're going to change this. Get rid of that. Let's say if backdrop equals stage 3. I think that's what we named it. Did I do a capital on there for stage 3? Yeah, I did. Go back. If backdrop equals stage 3, then this can happen. Okay. That had me for a little bit there. So I think I need an if statement in here. If Sarah does not alright, I'll make this 2, then delete the clone. Hey, there we go. Cool, so that's working. So now they're only going to appear in this sort of arena level, and they'll be gone everywhere else. Cool. Now I'm just going to make these upgrades available for a certain amount of gold. So I'm going to go here. I'm actually going to draw them. I'm going to make HP a green box. Not with a red outline though. And not with a black outline either. I'm just going to make it green. Black outline it will confuse with our border. I'm going to make it about that big. And then I'm going to put some black text in here. So HP. And HP. I don't really like that font, to be honest with you. I'll go the handwriting font. HP. Cool. Then I'm going to add another one. This one I'm going to make a... Oh, I need saturation, don't I? I'm going to make it a blue box. Go like that, roughly the same size. And this one I'm going to say not in blue text, in black text. Upgrade, see if I can make that a little bigger actually. Cool, that'll do. And then one more. Oops, go back. The last one, I'm going to make it. Yep, that color will do. Now back to black. Speed. Yeah, I definitely like all capitals. I should have done the other one all capitals too. Anyway, speed, make that bigger as well. Oh, what do we call it here? We call it movement, didn't we? So I need to change that. I'm just going to call it move. Now the point of these boxes is that you can go and get your upgrades from them, provided you have enough gold. Last one. So I'm going to put them up here. Movement, upgrade, HP. And on each one, I'm going to pretty much do the same code. If gold is greater than 10, if gold is greater than 10, then we're going to alter, what are we on? We're on HP. We're going to go variables, change, HP. Let's see if we can do this a special way here. Just so, I'd hate for someone to be on 75, they come get an upgrade, and it puts their HP to 80 when the max is 100. So we'll say HP equals, I might need me to make another variable here called max HP. And max HP will always be set to 100, but we'll make that disappear later. And I'll show you why this is important. But it's equal to match HP. So change max HP by match HP plus 5. Now we just do this. Change max HP by 5, and then we'll go variables, change HP to max HP. I hope that works. No, that won't. We should be able to go set. We go set HP to max HP. Awesome. So that's if they have enough gold. I'll put a forever on there. And we'll put that on there. So when we start, we have 100. These also need to only appear on the right backdrop. So let me quickly do that now. It's under events. When backdrop switches to stage 1, then show. Else, hide. And I can actually grab that, drag it onto there and let go, and drag him onto there and let go. And then when I hit play, that one will be gone because it's got that code in it, but it should be here. Okay, so we've got that code in there. We also need to say if we're touching it. So that's under sensing. If gold, yep, we need an and here. And touching sprite 1. We don't have enough, so let's make it right up there. That'll do. Wow, the HP went up a lot. Okay, so we also need to now change gold by -10, and then just so it doesn't take all of your gold if you've got a lot, make it wait 1 second. So let's start again. So I've got 100 HP. Oh. Okay, I need to set HP as well. So set max HP at the start of the game to 100. Okay, now I can go in and I just got an upgrade, and I got an upgrade, and I got an upgrade. Now if I go out and I fight some more dudes and they take my HP away and I'm down to 70, I go back and it still upgrades. Awesome. Until I'm out of gold, so I can't upgrade it anymore. There we go. So we've got that mechanic working. Obviously it's a little buggy still. This one here we will just turn off altogether. You can go and hide it. It's a little buggy still with them showing all the time, and I don't really like the way this works, so I'm going to get rid of that and make my own. If stage 1 equals backdrop name, I might use an if then else. Where's the else? Else. Cool. So now we don't need this hide in there either. So if it equals stage 1, then we're going to show else hide. So everywhere else it's just going to disappear until you come to the stage. Cool, that one's working. Let's drag him to there and drag him to move as well. Awesome, let's make sure it works. They're there, they're not in this one, are they? Cool. Great. So that works. Now let's go over to upgrade. This is probably one of the harder ones to do, but we've already got this bit of code, so hopefully we can just alter it. So when we start, set upgrade to 0. So 0 upgrades. If gold is greater than 10 and touching sprite, then we don't need that. We can just say change gold by -10. Yep, that. And we do need 1 upgrade. Change upgrade by 1. And let's make this a lot harder. Let's say 100. And 100. Alright, so that'll be our upgrade. Obviously we can't get it straight away. I'm going to cheat and use a slider, make sure it works. Cool, 100. And I get nothing. Greater than 100, and 100's the max I can get. Let me just go and kill one little monster. Go. Boom. Now upgrade didn't change then, did it? Because the weight's at the bottom. There we go. And I'll do the upgrade in just a minute. I'm just going to grab this one and put it on the move. This is one of the easier ones to do. That there's rubbish. So move that there. So this is our speed on movement. Sets it to 0. 0 is probably bad. We probably want it on 5 when we start. Even that's probably a little slow. Let's go 10. Okay, and we'll make this one easy to upgrade. 5 and -5. Change movement by 1. Cool. Now movement, because it's set to 10 to begin with, we just go back to our normal sprite, and everywhere where there's this change here, you just drag in a movement. So now every time you want to get or make your character move faster, you can upgrade your movement. Obviously, at a certain point, it's going to get too fast. Okay. All right, let's put it to there so I can check it out. Because it needs to be a negative movement in here. So, so -1 makes it a negative value. So I can actually just copy that for there. And copy that for there. So now I can move again. Cool. Go to here. Got to move. Now I'm a little faster, hopefully. Let's get a few. Should be noticeably faster soon. And I can just camp him out there, actually. He's taking all the gold. I think I'm actually stuck. He's moving so fast. Yeah, look at that. Wow, he's insanely fast now. Okay, so our movement upgrades work as well. The last one is the upgrade, and that one there, there's a little bit of a tricky way I'm going to do it. If I go to costume, that's his just normal default. I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm actually going to name this upgrade 1. Instead of having that, I'm just going to give him, we need to keep that color because that's obviously what does all of our triggering. I'm just going to give him a little blunt sword. And then, oops. I might just use the eraser and just erase. There we go. And so, with this bit over here, when space is pushed, it's still going to be that for now, but we can use an if. If equals, if upgrade equals 1, so if upgrade equals 1, and get another, no, we don't need another one, put that underneath, put that there, we do need a copy of that, this one here will equal upgrade 1, or costume 3, I guess I didn't change the name. Okay, cool, so that works. Let's make that a slider so I can test it. 1. Oh, it's doing both. Maybe we an if then else. Or, no, let's do another one like this. If upgrade equals, duplicate for me. What's that line doing across there? Don't need to say something. If upgrade equals 0, then nothing. Now, obviously, you could do all your upgrades along here, but now you can see when I start, upgrade should be set to 0. There we go. Start again. Upgrade set to 0, so it's just that. So you do get an upgrade. It's that. And remember, you could just go there and get that upgrade. I might actually go 0 there and put that up to there. Can't remember how much it was. Just because that's going to be annoying to test, I'm only going to make it cost 99. Okay, let's go again. So normal, upgrade, there we go. And then I would do that. This here does double in the game. So maybe these guys get stronger, but that does double the damage. Hope you learned something in this game. That was only part 1. I'll see you in the next video for part 2.